For the South! Welcome to the front lines, boys. Now, our goal here is going to be to create a diversionary attack to get the Union to, of course, attack us in this area and really focus most of their forces here. By tomorrow, one of our generals is going to be arriving from the west with additional forces. So Taliaferro, the rest of these guys are going to try and set up in the woods, hopefully, and really do a number on the enemy. We've got a number of brigades here, a lot of them from Alabama and Louisiana, and hopefully they can put up an amazing fight. They are really the heart of the South. But the Unions have already arrived here in town, and I'm certain they are going to try and put up a fight and push us out of this location. We don't want that to happen. We just want to get the enemy to attack here and hold steady. So already, I don't like having to cross over here at the river, but we have little to no option. We'll go ahead and set up here at the farm, hopefully get a little bit of that cover, and immediately start firing on enemy skirmishers. That's the last thing we need. In fact, we can even detach from Trimble, and I'm going to make a unit of Trimble skirmishers here to deal with the enemy. I'm going to do the same with the Louisiana Brigade. We need our own men on the front lines firing at those units, and look at that, immediately routing them. Let's set up in this forested area and make life hell for these Federals. Fire, boys. Very good. I want to make sure General Jackson is in no danger whatsoever. I don't know why I'm falling into a southern accent here and there. I was born in Florida, so that might have something to do with it. Let's push forward and set up over here as well. So initially I just wanted to look east, but now they have some skirmishers west. We should turn this into a hornet's nest. Frankly, at least in my experience of Ultimate General Civil War, that is one of the best things you can do in a defensive position, is pretty much just create a circular shield of rifles, as it were, to deal with the enemy. Taliaferro is one of our best generals, so I definitely want him in a better position here. Let's just start setting up in these here woods. I think those skirmishers are in some trouble. Hopefully we won't have to worry about them for too long. As long as we can hold Bronner's farm here, things are going to be just peachy keen. Look at that Patrick moving along. We've got to get Lawton and Taliaferro in position. In fact, I'm giving the order to move on the double quick. That's the order to move on the double quick. Same over here. And let's engage. Now, we've got the advantage since we are uphill and we've got the forest near us, of course, or we're in the forest. But we've got to keep our eyes on units like Gibbon moving through, and of course units like Doubleday and Hatch setting up for huge attacks on our lines. So I'm going to move in here. I also want to move the Louisiana Brigade skirmishers forward over here to fire at Patrick. While the Union is in these open positions, we really need to try and knock them down. Do as much of our damage early on as possible, really. As for Shoemaker, is it Shoemaker or Schumacher? No, I think it's Shoemaker. We might want to move him to the top of the hill, although he's in this position where he can pretty much see Patrick. And I think just for that alone, I'm going to keep him right where he is. I don't see those boys, so you know what? We're going to keep Trimble skirmishers. We're just going to make sure we have an eye on the enemy. Patrick is going to run, and I'm not stopping firing. We are not being noble here whatsoever. It's every man for himself. If we can do some additional damage here to Patrick, then I'm going for it. Before he, you know, of course, gets more men, or not gets more men, but before he rallies his men. And look at that withering fire from Taliaferro. For anybody that doesn't know anything about Taliaferro, if you do, let us know in the comments down below. Let us know your favorite Confederate general, because I think Taliaferro is probably one of the best infantry commanders in the actual war. Could be wrong, but he's been in numerous fights, of course. Just an amazing general all around. I'm going to go ahead and push Jackson forward here. We need Stonewall Jackson, and Stonewall Jackson would certainly be at the front of the fight, although we're not going to put him directly at the front. We're going to keep him more over here at the side. I like that our skirmishers are keeping an eye on the enemy, and this kind of allows us to maneuver over here without any concern. concern. Alright, Doubleday is approaching. That is bad. So let's take the Stonewall Brigade. The famous Stonewall Brigade there. Currently commanded by a Stonewall subordinate. I don't know who that is. But we're going to go over here and try and fire at Doubleday. Or at least get set up and prepared for Doubleday. That's the Trimble skirmishers. Shoot them, boys. And we're just using standard rifles, so we're not much of a skirmisher unit. Patrick getting just destroyed there, guys. It's just a turkey shoot. Looks like a Union graveyard here to our west. Just can't rally his men, and because of that, he has taken withering fire. I love it. Although I can tell already with all the shots taken today, we are going to need some supplies, guys. Even just with what we've done to Patrick, we're going to need some supplies eventually. I am worried about Gibbon here since he is in the forest. He gets that defensive bonus, but again, the bonus here for us is we also get that defensive bonus. Maybe we shouldn't worry too much. We are just racking up our kill count on the enemy here. It's wonderful. Looks like Hatch is also setting up there. We want to be very careful. For this reason alone, I'm going to move Shoemaker, pardon me. I'm thinking we might need to charge Gibbon here because we need a double focus on Doubleday. Or maybe we just move Taliaferro over here. You know what I'm going to do? I'm at least going to get the Louisiana skirmishers to help Stonewall Brigade here in firing down at Doubleday. There's just so many units there, but we do have the advantage, not just in positioning, but in elevation as well. So let's try and take it. Doubleday and some skirmishers, and Hatch could move up to support Doubleday at any moment. This must be the South's day, and we have broken, totally broken, the Union forces to our west. He is not going to be bothering us at all. And look at that, guys. The Union's going to feel that one for sure. You might even see a court-martial with the poor decision-making there of that actual commander. Let's get Taliaferro here to support. Hopefully we don't have any friendly fire, although it's kind of hard to avoid in this situation. Here we go. Doubleday with 2,500 men. We're going to try to knock that number down considerably. Gibbon, of course, is still holding, but our men are getting pretty good even at firing through the trees here. And as they see their buddies retreating as well, I think they're realizing that their time is up very, very soon. So they're getting the hell out of there. There we go, Doubleday breaking. We've got a tremendous rout. That's exactly what I like to see. Alright, we're still holding on to Bronner's Farm, guys. And again, if we can just keep Bronner's Farm until morning, we're going to be getting a supply, or not a supply, a group of additional Confederate forces that can attack the enemy's west flank and cause mass panic. And the thing here is that Stonewall Jackson actually doesn't have that many men under his control right now. This is only about 8,500 men, I believe, and that is not really a large army. I mean, it is a large army, but not in American Civil War terms. So we're facing a much larger Union force here. That's why we need those reinforcements. It's why it's so desperate that we hold this position. That's right, give them the what for. And we're going to finish there, guys, proceeding to the next day. Alright, well, let's take a look here at what is coming up in the next day. And what I want you guys to do is let me know in the comments down below, what do you think we should do? How do you think we should respond here as the Confederacy? You know, what would you... We're going to push forward here. Jackson's plan is going well. Pope took the bait and is preparing to attack the Confederates at Stony Ridge. We've got to hold our strong defensive position until reinforcements arrive, and the first units of Longstreet's are expected late in the afternoon. So sadly, we didn't get them right there early in the morning, as I would have liked, but it looks like General Pope has fallen for our trap and is going to be attacking with a large group of infantry. So this is going to be our chance to hold off against a massive Union attack and really inflict some amazing casualties. So we're going to watch our flanks, hold our ground, and hold Stony Ridge. And I think with this many men entrenched, we're going to be able to do it for the glory of the South. Well, boys, I'll see you in the next episode. Make sure to hit that like button.